Salute, salute, peace and power, peace and power. I thank the universal truth and the absolute laws of nature for guiding me, protecting me, and giving me the strength to endure the imperfect. I shall attack with vigor, making progressive moves. The divine mind knows, the divine mind shows. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. All things work in the divine order. Peace and power. As you come on in, please know that this is a safe space. This is a space of learning and getting learned up. A space of educating and being educated. Space for questions, comments, answers, concerns, conversations, dialogue. Space for intelligence. Your space. A space where we are on a path, a united path towards true liberation. As my classroom assistants come on in, please make sure all contact information is in the chat for the duration of class. Please make sure all funding information is in the chat for the duration of class. If you or anybody you know is in need of anger management, please book an assessment. Find out if you have an issue with anger. Learn your triggers. Become a more balanced individual. If you or anybody you know is in need of a domestic violence intervention, book an assessment. If you or anybody you know is in need, of intimate relationship, abuse, counseling, book an assessment. Remember, the life you save could be your own. Find out what you need to be alarmed by, alerted when you see certain behaviors. Okay? Listen, not a long, extensive class. Could get 3 classes in tonight. I just gotta hit this real quick. Very quick. So tag Busta Rhymes. Please, somebody tag Busta Rhymes. Busta Bus. Tag him. Tag him. He needs to come to class. Somebody tag French Montana. Come on, please. The cap is for real. We see the rollout. So tag old Frenchie. Tag him in class. Yeah. Okay? And whoever this young dude is, who is he? Somebody tag him. Who the hell is Nizzle Man? I'd change the name. Nizzle? You know what type of terminology that some of us was using not too long ago when we were trying to be very slick, right? With the wording. So we would say stuff like, yo, put these nizzles in your mizzles. Yeah. You know, you trying to be disrespectful, but not be sus with it, you know. You say something like this. Yeah. A homegirl had them nizzles in the mizzle. So that name alone, they might want to go back to the drawing board with that. Don't know who he is, but we see the rollout. Okay? So tag them in class. And since it's a Saturday night and people trying to creep in slow, I don't know what y'all looking at. I don't know what you're watching. Maybe y'all watching the primary from 45 and Nikki Haley down in South Carolina. Something. Because y'all creeping in here kind of slow. But I know how I do. I just throw them classes out there to really see who's paying attention. You dig? And to see if y'all sharing it. See if y'all in the bar somewhere and you tell them, yo, put that on. If you in Applebee's, yo, put that on. Turn to YouTube, put it on. I don't know. You don't be sharing it, so I know y'all don't tell your classmates. I know you try to hurry in and sit down, and you don't hip your peoples, so we gonna see who's in class tonight. Skills. You could give me the strength and power sign all you want, Skills. First in class tonight, 55, the first 55 of the Saturday evening. Yeah, hold that, Skills. Uh-oh, Joey of Hustle and Smoke. You right. Oh, and Bushhead, y'all. Oh, and Roki Hauser. Y'all in here. Corey Grant, I see you. Okay. Quintetta, 55. I had to hit you 6, 7, 8 times in the DM. 55. Yeah, Philip Boone. We see you. Strictly Game the Brand. Unpopping Opinions. Yes. Yes. Geechee 3-4. Be original. Peace Almighty. Power to you. Be original. 55. Yeah. Joel Torres. 55. East New York. You gonna hold that 55. Penn Workman. Shout. Yeah. Thomas Price. 55. C.R. Profit Getters. We see you up in the spot. Derek Thomas, you here for class? We see you, Big Derek Thomas. 55, just like the linebacker. Put the 55 on your jersey, Derek Thomas. Hold that 55. Yeah. And we shouting. Patterson, New Jersey is in the house. Yeah. Y'all up in here, see Bliz. What's going on? Tierra, what's going on? Maxwell Trucking LLC, peace. Batty gotta move back to NYC, y'all. Give it up. She in class, she gotta get back to NYC. Darrell, Javon, what's going on? Yeah, we see you. CB, what's going on? The ill son, Hollis. Hollis is in the building. Salute, Hollis. Lee, Guinness, what up? Salute, George Benton. Grustler, the Grustler, the global hustler. Cuckoo Tobacco Bones is in here. Zurich, Switzerland is in the house. Yeah, Jonathan Kidd, what up? J.E. East Flatbush BK 90s is in the spot, but you get a 55. Take that 55 to the 90s. Yeah, you up in here. 55 for you, J.E. Uh-oh, Marguerite, what's going on? Art as Music 55. We see you up in the spotty spot. Vaughn Joyner, okay. Uh-oh, who is M. You up in here? We see you. Yeah. Nah, Skills, hold that. Cheese banging. Chess banging. Cheese or chess? Which one is it? Chess banging because you got the intellect. I see you. Okay, you up in the spot. 55. Take those double rooks with you. 55. Chess banging. Zach Hunter. Yeah. I see you up in here. Kenny Mack. DC's up in here. Brandon Washington. Uh-oh. 55. Carl Muhammad. Peace. What's going on, Carl? TC. Yeah, y'all up in here. Yeah. Y'all up in here. And while y'all up in here, I told y'all, tag your mans. Now, we got a viral vid going on through all the little sites. And of course, when we see something like that, and it's violent, and it's in a club setting, and we're analyzing it and watching it, of course, you know me, or vice versa. You get a 55. Come up in here with your hand raised, calling out. 55. And Mr. Warbucks. 55. I peep everything. 55 for y'all too. Now, we watching this video. We're seeing how people or titling it, okay? Busta Rhymes in an altercation with drill rapper Nizzle Man. And I'm like, hold on, am I missing something? So, I'm kind of up there. And as in tune with all aspects of hip hop that I am in tune with, and make every attempt to be right there with it, I miss a couple artists or 2 or 4, because they come out every day. Everybody's a rapper. Dudes is in their basement coming out. So I'm saying to myself, who the hell is Nizzle Man? Nizzle Man? I know I wouldn't have missed that name. Nizzle Man. And I'm trying to see what is the metaphor in that. Really. I'm trying to figure it out, like, Nizzle Man. What could the N be for? And then I'm reading and I'm saying, this is a drill rapper. So I'm like, well, maybe I'm way far removed from that scene. No, I'm not, because I know who 41 is. I know who that set is. I know who that, because they're bubbling, banging. I know 41 in them. You know. So I'm trying to figure this out. What is the N for? What is Nizzle? Anyway, I start to look and watch the video over and over and over and over and over and over again. And I'm looking, I'm like, why are they grabbing this little youngin' by his dreads? I'm like, yo, this is a little bit much. And me knowing the temperament of these youngins nowadays, I'm like, whoever Nizzle Man is, and I'm hoping that he's not a DC superhero. I'm hoping he's more Marvel with a name like Nizzle Man. Because if he's DC and he get pulled by his dreads, he might come back clapping. I'm just saying that. Now I'm watching how they handling him, and he's sort of falling out of a little, space in the club, falling, tripping. And from the point of which we catch the video, he's getting pulled by his dreads. He gets up, tries to make his way. And of course, you see security, bouncers, all these other individuals, right? Pushing, throwing them around. And then you see Busta Bus right there, Busta Bus right in the frame, and moving extra aggressively, like making an attempt to get in this youngin's face. So as always, if you only weigh about $1.15 soaking wet, bouncers who weigh about 280, they average about 280, undercover cops or off-duty cops playing security and bouncer in these clubs, they average 280 pounds. Some of them be 320. So if you only $1.15 and they lifting you off your feet and giving you the business, it's going to be very embarrassing, humiliating, right? Definitely traumatic, because you do feel that. Not only did they pull him, you dig what I'm saying? Pull him, right? By his dreads. When he got up, somebody snatched him from behind and yanked him. So he's going through his changes And we don't know what triggered him. We don't know the story, but we do know that this is what we're watching. And we're seeing Busta in the frame. And as they're pushing him, right, to the back, 6 or 7 of these big burly dudes, Busta now in the mix, all of them get pushed to the back. Now, this is the point of which people are uploading, making commentary, shit is on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, is viral. But any space that I'm watching or take my time to view it, I'm reading the comments, nobody know who the hell Nizzle Man is. I'm dumbfounded. I don't know who he is, but I do know he's a youngin'. So now I'm thinking, hold on. This got to be somebody's rollout. Got to be. So I say, okay, well, what type of space is this? Oh, this is a club, but why are they in there? Oh, this is French Montana's album release, a listening party, whatever it was. Okay? So now I'm saying, hold on. I saw French go semi-viral this week, and I let him live in that little space, that little short viral clip. I didn't get on him. I let him live. We didn't hold class on it. Now, here he is again, right? In the mix of something that's viral. These are these rollouts. This is how they are moving and bringing to your focus who they want to feed so they could pull resource. They want to feed you this individual, whoever this Nizzle Man is. So of course, I'm going to do my homework, but I didn't forget French because he went viral earlier this week, semi-viral, little blip, boop, boop, when he made a statement that he didn't buy his block in his hood because of what happened to Nipsey Hussle. And again, the host of the platform allows people to say this. They allow these rap dudes to say these things and go unchecked. You understand? And I am hoping that in class, okay, that you guys are understanding that these things, these viral moments are being used as promo, as marketing, as rollout. We can see it. This way they may stop doing it and probably go back to the old school ways, street team and putting posters up and all that. Because these fake viral moments, nah, that's not it. So when French said that, and the host didn't say you was gonna buy your block to do what Nip did in Cali, but since that happened to Nip, you changed your mind because, you got to be able to sit on a perch and be able to see everything that's going on because the hood would do that to you. Always an excuse for these people who have acquired a certain amount of visibility and resource not to go back. There's always that, because there's always somebody in the hood that's willing to harm you or rob you or take from you. Anybody I've seen that was consistent in New York City with making sure that the people understand who they are, never had a problem with that. I don't give a fuck how much bread they got. You dig? But when he said that, I said, hold on. when Nip did that supposed marathon and was able to acquire an entire strip mall, a commercial space, which after his demise, we learned that it might not have been his, right? In name only, and maybe in certain space, but not the entire thing. Do you understand that? Huh? Do you get what I'm saying? A whole commercial strip mall, no matter how small or short, I'm saying these guys, I don't know, was he on the Breakfast Club? Was he on, I don't know what he was on. But again, they're part of the rollout. They're part of this garbage because I'm saying, hold on, French Montana grew up in the Bronx from about 13, 14 years old. I don't know any commercial real estate in the 5 boroughs. I don't know any strip mall that any of these rappers can afford. So you was capping. You really capping. A strip mall in New York City? A strip mall in New York City. You was thinking about that. You was going, son, in the Bronx, where you from South Bronx? He went to like Lehman High School and all that. In the South Bronx. So that means he's telling us that he is the wealthiest rapper, the wealthiest commercial rapper to come up out of the Bronx. That's what he's saying. Right? That's what he's saying. Because ain't nobody else do it. Right? Joe Cartagena, Fat Boy, he wasn't talking about buying a strip mall in the Bronx. No. Neither is KRS. Who else? Melly Mel. Who else? Rapper? MC? Come on. None of them. None of them. I'm trying to see. Damn. As far as we know, Jay-Z has to be one of the wealthiest MCs or commercial rappers to come up out of the 5 boroughs. And damn it, he don't have 2 stores on land that he purchased within the 5 boroughs. Don't happen. Do you know what commercial real estate, you know what a strip mall in the 5 boroughs? Do you know what a strip mall in the 5 boroughs would cost you? So he was capping right there, he was stunting. But they're allowing that, right? They're allowing that. For them to stunt, to make them feel good. Yeah. Yeah. Because that, come on, man. His biggest purchase, or what his claim to fame is, because they asked him, well, where you live? In Calabasas. No. In Calabasas. He went and put $3.3 million down on a house that Selena Gomez used to purchase. Please, y'all way off. You think so, stepmommy? You think you could get a commercial strip mall within the 5 boroughs of New York City for $3 million? Prime real estate? Prime commercial real estate? Nah, Rel. Over $1 million. Yeah, over $1 million for a gas station. And a little one, if that, on some deserted corner. Who's going to do what Nip did in his hood? Really? I tell you right now, I know for an absolute fact that for 3.3, your ass is barely getting a 4-bedroom house. That's unattached. It's so tight with real estate within the 5 boroughs. Matter of fact, I got one of my day ones who was getting plenty money back in the days. Bought a shack of a hardware store. And they come to him every week, cash, trying to get that little shack of a hardware store from him. And right now they're offering him 1.7 for a little shack. You mean to tell me, and he know they lowballing him, you mean to tell me this dude said he was gonna get a strip mall in the Bronx? Yeah, okay. Okay. Cappin. So that was the initial. So you gotta watch the real small moments that come through social media, and that will hit you and say, oh, something getting ready to happen. Something's getting ready to happen. And that would have prepped us for people who cared, right? So now he has this album release party, and of all things that go viral is a little skirmish, a little and they naming this kid. Why? So I had to look because, again, an album release party for a French Moroccan rapper, right? Hear me out now, because they, excuse me, blew French Montana up. You know where he's from, right? Casablanca. Yeah. Like the Humphrey Bogart movie, Casablanca. That's where he's from. Yeah. His formative years. You know, born there, was a toddler there, 3, 5 years old, 6 years old, 7 years old, your first grade, kindergarten, and 8, 9 years old, you're learning to make your own peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and, you know, stuff like that. You're 11, you're 12, right? You start to notice girls and stuff like that. 13. So he's from Casablanca. Speaks several languages. Casablanca. Okay? Humphrey Bogart and all that. Here's looking at you, kid. But somehow, he ends up utilizing commercial rap and is becoming, or has become, this person. Right? Become this person that can stand on certain platforms and pull a stunt like that. So now you're going, okay? We're going over here to this party. Album release joint. Yeah. Album release joint. And some unknown. Because to me, you're unknown. I don't know no Nizzle man. I know Redman. I know Method Man. Right? I don't know Nizzle man. So it's an unknown. But because it gets dragged by his dreads and pushed around, and Busta's there, we gotta look at it. Kind of sucks because Busta's been in so many viral moments. over the course of a couple of years, but it's not getting him any traction. Do you understand? So now they're trying to make him part of other people's rollouts. Why? Because he's of a particular age. Okay? I'm gonna keep that a buck. He's of a particular age in a specific section of the genre. So now they want to give these guys extra credibility, right? The Bustas, the Nas's, the Fat Joes, the Jays. These are, no, we got to give them. These are the elder statesmen of the game. So people want, because they cross specific eras, right? We're not talking about the elders, right? The Chucks, the KRSs, right? The Ponds, the Nooses. Those are the elders. That's that 86 to 88 Renaissance, the Kool Keefs, the Rakims, the Poobas, and the Sadats. We know that. We know that's the era, the Canes and them. They rolled the hip hop 50 to get them reacclimated into where we're at. But these ones, these are the commercial dudes. These are the dudes that started getting a little bit of bread. But it's not working. It's not. Right? It's not working. Because every time Busta's attached to something, it's like, it makes zero sense. So now, many of you may not have been in clubs when clubs were clubs. No, I'm not talking about that tunnel shit. Tunnel was alright. Wasn't really no fisticuffs up in there like that. They was not doing it to that degree. I'm letting you know that right now. Whole different mindset. The tunnel was strictly about flaws coming through. It was a different energy in the culture at that time. I'm talking about the Union Squares, the Latin Quarters, the rooftops. I'm talking about when you get knocked out in the club. Straight up. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Right there on the dance floor. Dropped. Just for somebody thinking you're a bird. Just for dancing too hard. Just for doing a wop extra hard. You might have got dropped. And in them days, security bouncers were bouncers. Weren't off-duty cops and all that. We talking about bouncers. We talking about Big John. We talking about Beast. And we talking about bouncers. That for your little 17, 18-year-old frame, these was grown-ass men. Okay? Grown-ass men. Now, when we fisticuff them, we fisticuffing. You dig? Big Swerve, Diggs, we see you up in here. Yes, much appreciated. So now, when I'm watching this and I'm saying, okay, now do the homework on Shorty. First of all, Shorty, Nizzle man, said he was heavily influenced by his favorite show, American Idol. So I'm like, this is a kid, 12 years old. He at the TV watching American Idol and getting influenced. He's not watching anything at that point that would say drill rapper. He said American Idol. So he was watching Fantasia and them. Ruben Studdard. Shit like that. Right? And that influenced him to be a rap dude. Not watching Video Music Box, There was no more 106 in Park. No MTV Raps. He's watching American Idol. American Idol. Sanjaya and all of them. The little Filipino man talking about she-bang, she-bang, she-bang. You watching that shit. Jennifer Hudson and them. He watching that. So, for him to say that and then to transition to a drill rapper, I'm like, okay, I can see why he was picked up off his feet. Yeah, no, I don't get weak. This is the reality. Yeah, this is the see, y'all, you're trying to figure out, like, how do these drill cliques, these drill rappers, do a whole lot of nonsensical things, a lot of violence that is very unnecessary? It's because their reality has been shaped by their fantasies of what they believe this stuff is. So they get in the street and act a fool. But they're youngins teaching each other. Their peers are teaching themselves. So I'm saying, of course, if he gets in a club and he gets in a certain situation, these bouncers will handle him a certain way. Remember, he's only about 115 pounds. Okay? He's only 115 pounds, if that. See, when we were 115 pounds in the club, we had the gem stars right here. Little daggers. All type of shit. When they came at us for real, for real. Wasn't no play. I mean, I can recall being dragged up the stairs in Union Square by my ankles, head hitting every step. Oh yeah, they had to get us up out of there. Cause we wasn't playing. You was on that stage, you wasn't doing right, you was coming down. You was up in that circle on the dance floor a little bit too heavy. Oh yeah. You coming up out of that. Big man, whoever. East New York, Brownsville, Bed-Stuy. And there was no way that any of us was going to be separated by one or two bouncers. No. They knew every week they had to be on the best. They had to be on their best. So when I'm looking at it, I'm like, well, who is with Nizzle Man? Where's his peoples that at the point of whatever altercation he was having, he was by himself? Where was his peoples? I'm reading and he's saying he's a drill rapper. So then I had to keep going and doing different searches. And I'm like, what drill rapper was heavily influenced by American Idol? It don't match. I'm trying to figure it out. So then when you see him Busta, and people in the comments are saying, yo, nah, he should know not to get into it with Bus. Nah, not Busta Rhymes. Nah, not Big Bus. And I'm like, when in the hell has Busta Rhymes ever been a tough guy? I'm confused. When has Busta Rhymes ever had any hands? I'm confused. I have never in any club, on any street corner, in any mall or nothing, ever seen Busta Rhymes put the beats on anybody at all. So where is this mentality coming from with these clients? Excuse me. See, I'm thinking of work. I mean, these comments up under all these different posts. Busta? Busta is tough? The only time I ever seen Busta Rhymes put hands on somebody was in a movie. Yeah. Higher learning. That's it. And that was fabricated as hell. Because everybody else got one Aryan. Bus had two. They wrote that up. Like, oh shit. Bus got two of them and throwing them around. Really? Yeah, that's Hollywood. Because I never heard of him putting the beats on nobody in a studio session, backstage at a concert, nothing. So I'm trying to figure this shit out. See, these false narratives, the new way they are trying to depict these older rappers, they gotta stop. They gotta stop. Because the truth is, most rappers, the majority of them are ass boots. Never. See, y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. Rappers was getting pressed everywhere. In their own neighborhoods, in other people's neighborhoods, if they was at the mall, movies, nobody wanted to be no rapper. Straight up. I'm telling you straight out like that. If you really want to know when they were able to really be out in the street and move around, that's that other era with them youngins. That's the Onyx era. That's the Wu era. That's the Mob Deep. That's them dudes coming to clubs 30, 40, 50 deep. That's that era. Them older dudes, hell no. They were lunch meat. And that's an absolute fact. Especially once they started getting a little bit of change. And the only people who were getting money in the hood, stick-up kids, people who were hustling, getting bread in and out of town. If you was getting money in NYC in any type of housing development or in the blocks, you had a team, y'all had to hold it down, right? Rap dudes. And a rap dude comes from when he got a lunch meat. None of them. 2% of them had any type of ability to just walk and be for dolo. So this new picture that they're trying to paint of these dudes as 45, 53-ish in that age group being tough, nah. We're not having that. But the rollout is cute. It's funny. Yo, Bus got into it. Yo, you see the bouncers? They don't even call them bouncers no more. They call them security. Because they know half of them is cops. So how tough can you be? You got cops holding you down. So now, I want to see how far Nizzle Man goes after this rollout. Because now people know his name. I mean, from when you look at the work that he was supposed to have done up until now. They said he moved to Cali and he worked and he wrote or produced for Candace Wakefield, Donnie Clang, I know who Donnie Clang is, Mike C, not Mike C-E-E, not C-E-E, Mike C, S-E-E. He ain't writing for Mighty Mike C, nah. Mike C, Shaheem Franklin, and Michaelo Van Peebles. These are the people he wrote for and produced for, and still we never heard of them. So we're gonna see if this Rollout, this supposed viral vid, puts him in a different space, because this drill rapper, right, who grew up watching American Idol, right? He grew up watching Kelly Clarkson, right? And Clay Aiken. This is what he grew up watching and was heavily influenced. They influenced him to write raps. I'm like, wow. But I'm trying to figure out, how does Clay Aiken influence you to write drill rap? How does Fantasia Barrino, right, influence you to write drill rap? So we got a youngin' living in Staten Island, right there in the heart of Shaolin. The Wu-Tang is everywhere, right there, right? King Just, right there. UMCs, right there. Force MDs, right there. Everybody right there. Staten Island. Those should be the ones that you pattern that you use for inspiration and motivation. But he said he what? Enter each his own. Maybe he couldn't come outside. No, maybe he couldn't come outside. So again, not taking nothing from him. My daughter wasn't outside like that. But she wasn't even watching American Idol. So this drill rapper who watched American Idol got tossed around by his dreads in the club, but somehow we focusing in on Busta and French. You understand? That's where it gets weird for me. Like, yo, what kind of rollout is this? But sometimes it works. You understand? Sometimes it works. It would have worked for him a little better if maybe Uncle Murder was in the club and he got into it. Bobby Shmurda was a little viral for something that happened to him this week. Maybe if he would have got into it with, but you know, because these narratives don't make sense when you start to go in deep. And again, I got a question, like, if you are a up-and-coming drill rapper and you from the town, where was his peoples that allowed him to be handled as such in a club? Now again, I'm going to give them the benefit of this being 2024 and this being this era. And we know things that's dealing with hip hop or rap music is no way near as intense as it was when we were building the culture. You dig? Nowhere as intense as that. Nowhere. It was tension on the line to get in Union Square. It was tension on the line getting in the Latin quarters. You had people around the corner talking their shit in and was mad if they got to the door and the bouncers are searching them and pulling their jewels out because the wolves like, oh, he had that tucked. Trust and believe. Just anybody wasn't coming up in them spots. Man, Big John and them would tell them, nah, you gonna get hurt in here tonight. Y'all can't come. Straight up. That's just what it was. I'm not saying that it was right. I'm just giving you a true description of that era. Tunnel wasn't like that. Tunnel was all flash. Everybody that's hustling coming from out of town with they re-up and bottles in front of the club and minks on and wearing vests and all that old weird shit until a stick-up kids caught them around that back alley or caught them dudes at the track. Yeah. 25th Street, 26th Street, 27th Street, that little track. Yeah. And caught them and dared them to scream. You dig? The tunnel was flash and flare. A stick-up kid's dream. No. We talking Union Square, Latin Quarters. Era. Tension. Where I've seen dudes get knocked out right on the line. Where, dudes from East New York was hitting dudes with motorcycle helmets, putting them straight out. We ain't even going in the club because we done got some bread. We done took some paper. We come back next week. And that's for real, for real. It was tension. Hip hop was very, very alpha energy. High testosterone. It's just what it is. So we understand now that it's very, very, right now, it's very My Little Pony-ish right now. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Everybody's smiling, good time, and rainbows and pastel colors and tight jeans and all that. It's a lot. This is the energy of hip hop right now. My Little Pony-ish. So to see a young dude getting pulled through a club by his dreads and Busta over, like, nah, this is some cap shit. This is. So now you getting that. And then when people start saying, oh, well, who was performing? What was going on? They see French Montana album release. Oh, damn, we didn't even know he was coming with something. Your gaze is there. Busta, club. Oh, who this? Youngin'. This is how they frame shit. Okay? This is how they frame shit. To garner your attention. All right? But again, my confusion is why people are believing that Busta is so tough. Don't get it. Don't get it. There are rappers that I know. There's some MCs that I know. I've seen them get busy. I've seen them get busy in clubs. Yeah, I've seen them fight in clubs, outside of clubs. Yeah, some of them get busy. Not like us, street dudes that did it. Like, shit, East New York and Browns, when you're in the street, you have an average of 4 fights a day between your hood, your school, after school, going to Midtown to get money. That's an average, and I'm being light, an average, a dude that was in the mix, moving around back then, from borough to borough, hood to hood, at least 4 fights a day. At least that. And we talking when they were still having 40 bottles and quart bottles all in the street. You getting hit in the head, dude, all that. At least 4 fights a day. Okay? On the train, on buses, at least that. Years and years of that. Going to the island, years and years of fighting on the island, up north, all that. Knuckle. I've never seen or heard of any fight. Somebody show me any one person that said, Busta Rhymes punched me in the mouth. And we had a fight. In grade school, high school. Remember, he's been in the industry since he was 17. Busta Rhymes punched me in the face in the studio. Busta Rhymes punched me in the face in the club. Busta Rhymes, celebrity boxing match. Nothing. So what's with all this big boss shit? What? Oh, Shorty was wild and yo, big boss. Really? Really? This should have been the title. This should have been the caption. Busta Rhymes roughs up American Idol fan. That's what it should have been. Because Shorty's a drill rapper influenced by American Idol. That's what's in his EPKs. That's what's in his press kits. That's what's in his write-ups. Heavily influenced by American Idol. Sanjaya. She bang, and all that. Fantasia and this other girl, Jennifer Hudson, and again, Ruben Studdard, the Velvet Frog, and all that. They influenced Shorty to be a drill rapper. Not ODB. Right? None of them. He was watching Ruben, the Velvet Frog, belt out love tunes and said, damn it, I want to be that. And y'all giving props to Busta for being in that, and he damn sure barely touched Shorty. That was all police, security, grabbing up a little dude, lighting the ass. And all of them dudes, heavy looking at all, ain't none of them dudes under 260, 270. So we gotta stop with the fake tough guy bullshit. Especially with grandfathers. Busta's a damn grandfather. Come on, man. Wasn't no grandfathers in Union Square. Wasn't no grandfathers in Latin Quarters. On the rooftop. The hell they doing in the club? I'm serious. For real. Answer me that. What are they doing in the club? That's the problem. That's the problem with commercial rap. That's the problem with what y'all calling hip hop. That's the problem with politics, woke community, all of that. You got these older dudes in age acting as kids. No maturity, no mission statements, nothing. You know how old Malcolm was when he split his wig? You know how old Martin was when he split his wig? 30s. Fred Hampton, 21. Jonathan Jackson, 17. Lil Bobby Hutton, 16. These niggas is 50-something in a club? And y'all wondering why shit is out of order. Damn, what up? Y'all wondering why it's out of order. Come on. Real talk. Y'all don't see where we have fallen off and we fell back? Where's the advancement? Where's the movement to liberation? We not even in a space where y'all moving to equity. They just want to be included in running up under these old fades, running up under these systems. These are grown-ass grandfathers in the club. I guarantee you wasn't nobody over 40, not even the bouncers. Nobody was over 40 in Union Square Latin Quarters. What are we doing here? Melly Melanin was the oldest, and they might have been 26 at the time, if that, just looking older. These niggas is grandfathers. Ain't no way in hell Busta should ever be in alignment with kids, but see, it's getting real sus. They already charged him for being around with Coi Leray. Okay? People questioning why you around this kid. All right? You understand what I'm saying? Why these grown-ass men around these kids? Do you understand? Why? Because they can't get no money nowhere else. They can't get no paper nowhere else. They can't get no resources anywhere else. You understand? They can't go on the street and open up shop and do shit. Definitely nothing in the 5 boroughs. Nothing. And I'm telling any of these rap dudes over 35 can't do shit in these streets. They'll get ate up. So what they do? They know these old fays will take care of them if they find a new way to grab the attention of the youth. And they'll let these old fays, they'll let these old fays play in their grippers. Or they'll play in these old fay grippers just to get to a little bit of back. The mortgage is coming up. And we have to be in a space now, like I said, I'm becoming to be a bit more tolerant of these older rappers who can't do shit else but remain in the industry. Okay? Because they got bills. I understand that. Yeah? They got to do something. They may not have that gumption. They may not have what the rest of us have. You dig? So I'm starting to be a little bit more tolerant of them hanging around the industry that long. Because like I said, they grandfathers and they got kids. They got kids. They got bills. However, we're not excusing the behavior. Okay? Because how the hell is Busta around somebody who grew up watching American Idol? Busta was coming up, nigga, we was watching Starsky and Hutch. Okay? We was watching what's happening and shit. You understand? How the hell is somebody that grew up watching Raj and Rerun around somebody who was watching Kelly Clarkson? That makes sense? That they in the club together? Shit don't make sense. Not at all. And we're not going to try to make it make sense. Busta Rhymes know exactly what somebody mean when they say, hey, hey, hey. Oh, yeah, he know that. He know exactly what that means. He know what that mean. Or when Coach Chief's head hit the, he know what that mean. In the underpass of the L train. He know what it means to cry when Coach Chief's died. He know what that mean. How the hell is he in a club with somebody who can tell you what every finalist of American Idol sang? You serious? Come on, man. Come on. I'm serious? Busta Rhymes know what yapple dapple. He know what that mean. How many of y'all know what yapple dapple mean? How many of y'all know that? Raise your hand. Give me a purple circle or purple heart or whatever. Raise your hand if you know what yapple dapple mean. If you know what that mean. If you heard of yapple dapple. If you heard what that means. You know what it means. You heard that term? Yapple dapple? Busta know what that shit mean. And he in the club with this kid who is calling himself a drill rapper? Somebody calling him a drill rapper? Look, how old are you, prophet getters? You don't know what yappo dappo is, right? I guarantee you don't. How old are you? I could tell by that statement. You don't know what that is. See? They don't know what it is. Guaranteed, because they too young. They don't know that cartoon. They don't know. They don't know. Look it up. If you don't know, see, 32. He don't know. If you don't know, look it up. Go in your search engine and put in, y'all can do it now, yapple dapple. Put it in there. Put it in there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Huh? Yeah, put it in there. Put it in there. See what you get. See what you get. Yeah, 41, you still a youngin'. Y'all coming up in here with these ages, y'all still a youngin'. Y'all still youngins. They want to say, yeah, strictly games to brand 32. Y'all youngins. Y'all youngins. Y'all youngins. There ain't no Flintstones. Y'all all wrong. Damn, y'all kids. That Saturday morning cartoon, Yapple Dapple. Let's go. Put it in your search engine, damn it. Y'all watching me on the computer. Y'all got phones. Come on, y'all multi-tech people. Y'all got it in. Yeah, being 32 is an excuse. You wouldn't know it. You wouldn't, but an old ass dude like Busta know what it is. There you go, Kenny Max out with the Who Killed Little Boy. Yeah, Busta know Who Killed Little Boy too. There you go, Nate, the genie. You understand? There you go, LG Hanna-Barbera. There you go. Big old genie. Yeah, they know. Telling you, man, this is why I say is you gotta look at them funny. Them old rap dudes, y'all looking at this in their 50s dealing with somebody in their 20s. Because they don't know anything. You're not supposed to be on the same mental space as them. Impossible. Yes, Babu. Okay? This is how deep it is. This is how deep. For real. And we're not going to allow that to be overridden. So as they putting this rollout out, as they, trying to create this new way of doing things, don't let that. There's a lot of abuse going on. There's a lot of fictitious going on. There's a lot of narratives being portrayed, all in the name of getting your attention or getting your kids' attention so you can make these people something that they not. And again, it is very, very, very dangerous. It's dangerous because it pulls away from the consciousness and from the truly important efforts of the world. And we're black men, we're melanated people, we're black women are supposed to be focusing our attention on, not this dumb shit. So again, don't believe in me, believe in my belief in you. Don't believe in me, believe in my belief in you. Okay? Come back to class with all 10 fingers and 10 toes for everyone who supported and funded the war effort. Salute to you. Okay? We'll be back.